Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits homebrew update. So today, I've just this second finished bottling up this Solomon Grundy Sauvignon Blanc. And to tell you what, the aroma, beautiful. So I always drain it into a barrel first. Why do I do that? Well, from the bucket, a lot of people have got these taps on. I haven't got a tap on the bucket. But for degassing purposes, and that's, you'll see in a second what degassing, it helps to degas and clear. As you can see, this has just been poured. This is the Sauvignon Blanc, slightly hazy. You know, get a few days now to settle, and it will go crystal clear. And you can see that it's got a bit of bubbles on it, and that's because there's still some gases and whatnot in it. Perfectly fine. I mean, I've had it loads of times and it doesn't make no difference. It just takes a little bit longer to clear. So that's what that is. So anyway, here it is, Solomon Grundy. Paid, I think it was about 21 quid for this. Obviously it's a 30 bottle kit. I'll show you all the bottles. Dun, dun, dun. All recycled bottles I don't use. There you go. And you can, as you can see, it's all got a bit. I've just done this just about the last couple of minutes. And yeah. So it doesn't tell you the aromas or anything. Yeah, it doesn't tell you. So, funnily enough, you know, they tell a Sauvignon Blanc kit, but they don't actually give any details of how the kit is. So anyway, yeah, that's it. And that, you know, it's hazy for the moment, but that will go crystal clear. Nice colour to it. And obviously, it is a bit for testing purposes, slash, you know, initial thoughts and whatnot. So, lovely fruity bouquet from it. Don't mean fruity as in sweet fruity. I mean, you know, what you'd expect from a Sauvignon Blanc. Obviously, definitely alcohol, and you know, I mean, which is obvious. And definitely a citrus element to it as well. Let's have a. Ooh, now that's got some taste to it. Nice taste. I haven't done a homebrew white wine for a while. I've done these fruit cordials with juice wine kits, 3 of them, which have turned out 2 rosés, and I've got the orange one that's just finishing off behind me. But I haven't done an actual white wine kit since last year. And forget about the haziness, that will disappear. Now obviously, with any wine kits you do, you've gone from the fermentation stage, which is, you know, with that on the top, or in a bucket, you know. And then I went to put the stabiliser in to kill off the fermentation. Swirled it around a lot, give it 2 days of swishing it about. It obviously didn't get rid of all the degassing, but it's got rid of most of it, and the rest will naturally clear. I'm not worried about that. Then I put, with this kit, you add finings A, finings B, and then you add your Sauvignon Blanc flavouring that you put in after that, and then finally another finings. So 3 lots of finings. But luckily, I can say it hasn't totally stripped the taste out, because the taste, obviously added to by this the Sauvignon Blanc flavouring. Lovely smell and taste of it. The beer room today is 14 degrees, and it's, you know, so it's quite, this is quite cool, and obviously perfect for drinking white wine at. Because you've not been drinking white wine and it's too warm, hence why most people put it in the fridge, get it nice and chilled. Whereas red wine, you know, you obviously don't put red wine in the fridge unless it's a version of red wine that you can chill. There are some red wines you can chill. It always makes me laugh that on the fresh aisles in supermarkets, where they'll chuck the red in the freezer, and when it's on a meal deal, and you think, so have the bloody red next door, you know, because you're freezing that red, and it's not, unless it's one that's that you can. There's some Beaujolais. There are some, because I've done a lot of research on it when I was at Sainsbury's myself. There are some that you can put in a fridge, and then there's most of them you can't. Oh, so this is day one of after fermentation, and it turned out to be a very nice Sauvignon Blanc. I mean, easily comparable with, you know, the likes of that Sainsbury's House Sauvignon Blancs, you know, the cheaper end of the market, and that's on day one. What's it going to be like when it gets to a month's gone by? So, this will be the kit review rather than the wine review. So for this Solomon Grundy Kit, $21.95, you add 4 bags of sugar, or brewing sugar, whatever you want to use. I just use granulated sugar. There's no need. I don't think there's no need to mess about using that. First thing I always do with these kits is hot water into the fermentation bucket. Get that sugar mixed up, because you don't want to do it at the end. You've got to do it at the beginning. Get the sugar mixed up, dissolved, get it gone. I put 5 litres of hot water in, fill the rest up with cold water, and Bob's your uncle, every single time I've done that, it's been at the right temperature for me to add the yeast nutrient, and, you know, yeah, the yeast nutrient. And obviously, the grape juice that came in the bag originally. I always go a notch over. It says 23 litres or whatever. I always go to 24, because you lose some anyway, you know, with what goes down. And if you wanted to play around with the sugar and add a bit more sugar, try and squeeze a bit more alcohol strength out of it, you probably could. I have done in the past, and it's not done any problems. As long as the yeast can eat through the sugar and turn it into alcohol, then there's no worries really. So, day one. It's produced a nice, I mean, look at it now, it's cleared itself while I've been stood here. The bubbles have gone. Yeah, that's, I mean, I don't know if it shows up in this light. It's got a lovely aroma to it. Definitely citrusy, pear. And in the taste, I mean, I do like Brancott and their Sauvignon Blanc, as well as Yellowtail and their Sauvignon Blanc. And it's, you know, it's comparable with them. And it's got to mature. You know, it's got to mature. Yeah, that's a non-matured stage. They tell you to give it a month. You're always better off. I mean, you could drink the bottles now if you really wanted to. But to give it a month, definitely, you know, and a bit longer, you know, even anything up to 3 months. Obviously, most home brewers don't want to be waiting 3 months. Well, I don't, you know. And I mean, they say with the more expensive kits, you know, like the £70 or £80 kits, to give it 6 months, and that's in bottles with corks in as well, so you get the best taste. You know, you've paid for a £70 kit, and then you go wait 6 months. I'd be at crying stage after a few weeks. I'm thinking, I'm having one of these. I don't care. But saying that, I did some Barolo before Christmas from Punch, their Barolo kit, and it was okay to drink at the start. Like this is okay to drink. As the time went on, the aroma, the taste from it was immense. It was bloody lovely towards the end. So it does go to show you that bit of patience is a good thing. That was fruity in a nice way. It looked good. Good aroma, good taste, and that's from a homebrew wine. It's got to mature. You know, you do have to accept that. I mean, you look now, that already, bearing in mind it's in a Coca-Cola bottle, but it's got a lovely colour to it, you know, and it's only going to get better as time progresses. So out of 5 for the Homebrew Wine Kit review. I'm going to give that a 4.5 out of 5. For it to taste that good straight away. God blimey, what's it going to be like in a month or two's time? Oh, there's going to be some nice summer nights, you know, sat outside and having a nice glass of wine while I'm in the hot tub. Which hopefully we'll get a summer this year. We had a fantastic summer last year. By this time last year, we was already a month. It was round about a month in to that 3-month spell when it was just ridiculously hot, and it lasted for 5 months. Summer, amazing summer. This year we will see. Going to be interesting. Thanks for watching. See you soon.